everyone. As you can see, we have a remote participants because in today's workshop, the master class on disaster mitigation, as I show in the first slide, is a collaboration by UNESCO in Jakarta office. You see Dr. I and also Indra are in their office in Jakarta from Skype. And also it's again another collaboration on the masterclass by the Disaster Mitigation Working Group of APEN together with UNESCO. And as you might know that the Disaster Mitigation Competence Center in the EGI Engage project that's funded by the EC I'll have a description of this DMCC later in my introductions. So welcome everyone to this masterclass, and also thank you the UNESCO friends from remote site, and the UNESCO Jakarta office is also conducting the collaboration with the SOI School over Internet. So the master class today are broadcasting through the YouTube to through the SOI networks. I think that would be a very useful for the dissemination and also collaborations in the Asia Pacific region as we like to have. So before starting the agenda, may I ask everyone here and also remote side to introduce yourself? What's your name, institute, and also your job right now regarding to the disaster related works? Okay, so shall we start it from, yeah, please.
My name is Umair Dabani. I'm from the UNESCO Islamabad office. Islamabad, Pakistan, but I'm based in Lahore, Pakistan, working in the UNESCO's flood project in Pakistan.
Excuse me.
I've been associated with UNESCO for the past 1 year, and I've been working with the hydrological modeling for in this river and in this river tributary rivers for and remote sensing applications in uh, in this river and the um, transboundary Pakistan India rivers to aid Pakistan Meteorological Department in flood modeling involving in inundation mapping. So I've been associated with the UNESCO project for the past 3 years, but I'm in UNESCO since last year, and I'm based in Lahore, Pakistan.
Morning. My name is Veerashai Pantipat. I'm from Thailand, from Hydro and Agroinformatics Institute under Ministry of Science. I'm doing as a consultant to this institute and mostly dealing with the remote sensing and GIS and collaborate with like sea horse people to obtain data when you have disaster and also doing the forest fire, uh, at least in Thailand and ASEAN.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Mamoru Miyamoto from ICHAM, Japan. ICHAM stands for International Center for Water Hazard and Risk Management, under the auspices of the UNESCO. Then so I'm a researcher of ICHAM. Then so I'm in charge of development and application of hydrological model, particularly the flood forecasting model. And also, I'm in charge of Secretariat of IFI, International Flood Initiative. And so today I would like to introduce the framework and the new strategy of IFI in this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jay from the Advanced Science and Technology Institute of the Philippines, and my current task or job is to perform quality control on the automated weather stations that we deployed, and they also do research on weather forecasting.
Hi, good morning. I'm Glenn Vincent Lopez from the Advanced Science and Technology Institute, also from the Philippines. So I'm the one who deployed the nationwide deployment of the hydromet stations all over the Philippines. So we have AWS and water level monitoring stations throughout around 1,800 stations. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. My name is Rene Mendoza. I'm from the Philippines as well. I work at the Advanced Science and Technology Institute. I'm from the Knowledge Management Division. I'm also the project leader of the Computing and Archiving Research Environment. It's an HPC facility and data storage facility where we store scientific application data and applications for other scientific for the local scientific community. So we work closely with the local Weather Bureau, PAGASA, with PHIVOX, that's the seismic bureau, and some of the other agencies that work on disaster mitigation.
Good morning. My name is Douglas Harray. I'm from New Zealand. I work for our National Research Network, REANZ. So I'm really coming here today to learn more about the Disaster Mitigation Working Group. APAN next year, this time next year, will be held in New Zealand. So hopefully we will see you there. As you know, New Zealand is a small country at the bottom of the world, but we have a lot of earthquakes, volcanoes there, and we have a very active monitoring system also within New Zealand for earthquakes in particular. And our network connects all of the monitoring together, and we deploy, we have HPC facilities that we connect to. So I'm here today to really learn more about what you're doing. Before I worked for REANZ, I was a high school geography teacher, so my actual background is in geography, so I have a particular interest in the subject. So very nice to be here, and thank you for the opportunity, and look forward to seeing you all in New Zealand next year.
So hello everyone from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. I am Ronnie Cheng. I'm currently a graduate student. I'm representing the lab of Dr. Riquenelias. So currently in our lab, we not only do molecular dynamic simulations, which is more on in the field of drug design, but also we are doing nucleation studies, which in a sense is more of a study in atmospheric phenomena. So why am I here? So I would also like to learn from all of the people in this masterclass. So in order to share new ideas in our lab, and perhaps we may try to find something that we can work on. Thank you.
Morning, I'm John Chapman. I'm actually retired. I work for Internet 2 as a consultant. I'm here in this class for my interest in environment and how we can use NRENs to assist in these types of activities. Before I moved into the technology field, I was 20 years with the Canadian Weather Service, so I have some early experiences with weather and reading material. So it's been an ongoing love that I never laughed at, even though I left the career.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Albert. I'm coming from the Vocational Training Council of Hong Kong. I'm working on this field related to the disaster mitigation, but I have the interest to know more about how this work can be done.
Okay, good morning. I'm David West from JAILT. In the past, I helped set up the TAIN program. These days, I act as a consultant to TAIN Star CC for running Asia Connect. And the central part of that program is helping assist developing countries get good connectivity and develop their NRENs and their user communities, and the wider user communities are clearly the whole reason for doing these programs. There are plenty of applications in this area which are central to the purpose of that program, and I'm very interested to find out more about them. I'm afraid I'll only be dipping in and out of today's meeting. I've got quite a few other meetings, but I'm very interested to find out more about what's going on here.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Basuki. I'm from Indonesia, ITB, Institut Teknologi Bandung. This is my interest for disaster mitigation because we in the last several years helping other people, especially for the forest fire in Indonesia. In 2010, we helped the Ministry of Forestry for delivering the data for the specific hotspot in Indonesia. But in the 2015, when I thought that the work, the ministry has been running well many area, but there's a huge disaster in forest. And this in 2015, we have a problem with the smoke and make almost half of the world affected by our smoke in the land, especially in the forestry. So that's why we try to build again and then know what's happened and what's been wrong or what went wrong with this system, and then we try to find the solution how we can recover, or not only the recover, how we can prevent the disaster of this hotspot. Because every year there is a hotspot. Even right now we have more than 10,000 hotspot again in Indonesia because of because there is a peatland in Indonesia, many peatland, and then sometimes the peatland burn and then affected the others forestry, and then make a huge smoke to other area, not only around Indonesia but around the region. So that's why we try to develop some system to prevent to monitor the what's happening in the peatland or in the forestry, using the sensor network, specific sensor networks, because one of the problem in Indonesia, we didn't have so much sensors, just only 1, 2, or just maybe not more than 30 to 40 sensors cover around Indonesia. But we need more than thousands of sensors, good sensor like in Philippines too, with the OBS. So that's why our interest, our here in Indonesia, especially ideally help and then share with the others to how to prevent this the mitigation, and when there is a disaster with the data, and then how to socialize the people in the affected area and or in other affected area. Thank you.
Thank you. Particularly the long-term great supporter of the disaster mitigation collaboration. Yes, please.
Good morning. This is Akira Kato from Keio University and also from White Project. I'm not an expert on this particular area, but one of my colleagues is interested into the disaster mitigation, especially in the flood situation through the internet and communication. Yes. So I'm attending this, the proxy.
Yeah, we need experts from different disciplines.
My name is Sima Katirai. I'm from Iran, and I work in Azad University and collaborate in some project with the Center of Hydrometeorology and Remote Sensing at UCI, and also about the satellite-based precipitation datasets. And also I collaborate with the Regional Center of the Urban Water Management under acquisition of UNESCO in Tehran. And I work actually, my major is meteorology, but my studies is about the satellite-based precipitation and applications for flood forecasting, drought monitoring, and climate change studies.
Good morning. My name is Taesang. I'm from Tenstar Cooperation Center based in Korea. Before joining Tenstar CC, I was in Phnom Penh, Cambodia for UNDP Cambodia office for 2 years. I was supporting climate change related project formulation and management at the time. So I came here with my personal interest on the issue to learn more about the disaster mitigation from the technical aspect. Nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Takeshi Kura from National Agriculture and from Food Research Institute in Japan. And currently I belong in the Institute for Agro-Environmental Sciences. And I also working as a chair of agriculture working group. And you know, agriculture always strongly affected by natural disasters. So the disaster is very important for agriculture. So today I want to learn more about disaster mitigation from this session. Okay, thank you very much.
Good morning. And I'm interested on this disaster mitigation program, so I'm just coming here to learn something. Like we are very highly vulnerable to climate change, like drought and so landslide, flood, and earthquake. And actually, INRAIN also has done one project monitoring glacier. So it's a long time back. So we have in this wireless networking system and internet. So we were monitoring one glacier lake in Everest area. It was a long time back, but we still want to do something more on glacier and issues.
I am Prashant from Center of Information and Communication Technology for Development. Actually, my area is Internet of Things, and yeah, I'd just like to learn something with this disaster mitigation. And yeah, we're working on open source IoT-based applications, actually. Thank you.
Please remember to sign on the ship.
Hi, my name is Zoran Wu from National Central University in Taiwan, and my major is tsunami, and recently doing some storm surge prediction and early warning. So later I'm going to give a present. I think I can save some time for that. Okay, thank you.
Professor Wu is the keynote speaker of the first session.
Okay, yeah, good morning. My name is Yuli Tai from National Central University, yeah, also from Taiwan. And I am Professor Chen Wu's PhD student now, and hope I graduate very soon. And also now recently I'm focused on the storm surge prediction and operational system. And also maybe in the afternoon I will give some the storm surge and tsunami modeling domain. Yeah, hope you can give some comments and discussions later. Yeah, thanks.
And yeah, please introduce yourself from your side.
Eric? Yeah,
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
This someone came from Korea.
There's one more.
Actually doing kind of cloud working with Eric, but I just want to see how you guys are trying to discuss in the disaster mitigation. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Yeah. So please. Hello? We cannot hear you.
Is it okay? Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Hello, so I'm Isidora from UNESCO Office Jakarta, and I'm in charge of science, policy, and capacity building within the science sector here. So and I would like to introduce my project assistant, Indra.
Hello, good morning. My name is Indradi. I'm the project assistant for the Science Policy and Capacity Building UNESCO Office Jakarta. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Is there anyone on internet?
No, I think now they are just running the thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry that we are a bit delayed. So let's back to the agenda.